2% of dudes rapping, they ain't nice as me. 98% ain't lived the same type of life as me. The judge gave me life and damn, they sent me where the life is be. The level 4 with depth and fights, the type of shit they like to see. True choices fight or flee, I refuse to die a chump. I never been a bitch, but damn, it's scary when that riot jump. I seen dudes cry, get punked, some sexually brutalized. Knew a dude who lost his life and he was only doing 5. Year-long racial fights when homie, all you do is ride. Lonely days and nights up in a hole, causing suicide. From the moment you arrive, you see the Mexican mafia, bulldogs and skinheads with big giant swastikas, pro-black philosophers, the BGF and Gumi, and Muslims who will murk you from the nation to the Sunni. The Northerners was loony, quick to ride up on their rivals. Even Christians went to church, hide knives up in their Bibles. Political and tribal, the Crips and Damoos, the Long Beach, the Hubs and the Dubs and the Grooves, the IEs, the Bakersfield, the Dago Pie Rules, the Hustlers quick to roll, the Gangsta Crips move. Whatever click you choose, you better stick.
Say what's cracking, YouTube? It's your boy 16 to Life, and I'm back like I'm on a parole violation. Yard down. Now it's crazy, right? I'll be reading in the comments. A lot of people ask, who is that on that intro? Yeah, man, that's me gassing on that intro. And if you want to get that song, it's available on a 10-song EP, purchase only directly from me. Hit me up at my email, 16tolifemusic@gmail.com, or you can DM me at Instagram at 16tolife. Zelle me $20, and I'll get it to you ASAP. Yes, it is available on the digital download. Send me the bread, send me your email. I'm going to get it to you ASAP. Now let's hop right up into this video, man. So today I'm going to be doing a reaction video by a page named Respectable Rants. So shout out to Respectable Rants. Go check that out. He done a documentary on the extremely popular Crip rapper by the name of 4Extraz, man. So y'all check this video out. Let's go.
Anybody in there that you were actually looking at like, oh, they want me dead. They're not down for a fade. They really want to get me out of here.
No, because I'm going to get them like I want them dead. I'm going to kill you.
But you don't. Hoover do is back.
It don't matter. It's either you tripping or you not. Whatever which one you do, it's on you. I'm tripping. I'm from Westside Foley's and I'm tripping.
In today's video, we're going to take a deeper dive into the street life of 4Extraz, Rolling 40 member from Los Angeles. 4Extraz, who's 36 right now, got put on the Rolling 40s at the age of 11, but by the age of 12, he would catch an attempted murder charge.
Now, damn, you just heard him say that he joined the gang at the age of 11. By the age of 12, he was charged with attempted murder. So that definitely lets you know that they take their gang culture serious. Imagine being 12 years old and having the mindset of trying to attempt to shoot and kill someone.
You got arrested at 12, and how long did you have to sit down fighting this charge?
15.
So you were in there for 3 years fighting?
Yeah, I got out at 15.
Whoa. And
then I went right back. I got out at 15 and went back like, I think it was 5 or 6 months later for a gun. And then I stayed in there to 17, and I got back out 17, going on 18. When I turned 18, I went to prison at 18 for burglary, for fly.
Now, you have some people watching this who might be thinking, well, he went to jail at 12. He stayed in till 15. He got out, and several months later, he was arrested for having a gun. Why didn't he learn his lesson? Well, when you go to jail, which is basically juvenile hall at that age, the gang culture is only reinforced. You're around other young individuals who think the same issue. It's a lot of fighting, a lot of gang rhetoric. So actually, you go in and you actually come out worse than you when you went in.
At 18, he would be arrested for burglary and be sentenced to 7 years, with 85% of the time he had to do. But after serving 6 years, he would be released at the age of 24. After his release, he would stay out of trouble for 3 years. But in 2016, when he turned 27, he would catch another burglary charge. He'd catch this charge May 25th, 2016, and be bonded out just a few days later. After being out on bond for just a few days, him and his little homie would get into an argument. His little homie named Devon Carr, aka Lil Foboy Chapo, also from the Rolling 40s. And what would happen next is crazy. Here's the court facts. As y'all can see here, they argued on the phone. That's when 4Extraz threatened to kill him. So 4Boy jumped in his car, drove to 4Extra's house, seen 4Extras in his car, shot 4Extras 3 times. 4Extras then tried to leave and crashed into a pool. We're gonna double back and take a better look at Devon Carr, aka 4Boy Chapo's case. But first, let's talk about why 4Extra got life. After being out on bond for that burglary he caught in May and being shot in June, he would pick up a murder charge in September and blow trial on both charges.
So now when you heard him say that he would blow trial on both charges, for those of you guys not familiar with street terminology, that basically means that he took those charges to trial and he lost. But this dude definitely was a serious gang member. And when you have that mentality, it's pretty much either go hard or go home. You know, when you out there in the streets, man, the streets is dangerous and it's nothing to play with. And so if you're going to represent something, you might as well push it hard.
I think I'm just mad at myself.
You know what I'm saying? Then I went back down and I did a stretch. I did all the way to now.
What you get caught up for that time?
Oh man, I didn't do. And they bang me, they wash me up. They see me up the road, they wash me up.
How'd they convict you if you didn't do it?
Yeah, that's the point. You know what I'm talking about? System is up nowadays.
And I think I just seen recently somewhere in Chicago they had a dude who after 28 years was freed after a wrongful conviction. And in my time locked up, I ran across several dudes who claimed that they was innocent, and a lot of individuals from their section or their hood or their area claimed they was innocent as well. And sometimes that happens. You know, a lot of times you have certain officers who may work a certain community, a gang related area, and if you're out there gang banging, your name often comes up in a lot of things if you're doing a lot of things. And then sometimes you have officers who eventually just want to put you away. And sometimes if you're out there regulating with that pistol so often, your name may come up in shootings that you never even participated in just due to your reputation. And eventually, you know, the officers may get coerced individuals to say that you were there when you were not or whatever. And sometimes they just get, you know, they get a real dedicated mindset of putting a gang member away for something. And I seen that often, man. So it's not unusual to have a person who was gang banging and doing things go to prison for something that he really didn't do.
Now let's get back to Devon Carr, aka 4Boy Chapo. He was charged with 3 separate shootings. One for a road rage incident, one for 4Extras, and one for a dude named Victor Miller, who was also from the rolling 40s, who was stealing from him. But just remember the name Victor Miller. 4Boy went to trial and was acquitted of the 4Extra and Victor Miller shooting, but was found guilty on the shooting road rage incident. And this is where things take a weird turn, and why I wanted you guys to remember who Victor Miller was. This case right here is the Draco the Ruler, Ralphie the Plug, and Shells from Roland Hunnit's case, where they were accused of unaliving Red Bull from Inglewood families. As you can see right here, count 12 was dismissed, which was an attempt against Victor Miller, who was also at that party. And here's another crazy twist about this story. The detective that was working Devon Carr's case, aka 4Boy, was Detective Hardman, who is the detective that Draco the Ruler is always talking about.
Now, yeah, you heard he also say that this individual who he just mentioned earlier and said that he shot 4Extras went to trial for that shooting and was found not guilty. So obviously 4Extra didn't participate in the trial, didn't make a statement, didn't say anything that could get the dude convicted. Now you have some people out there who may wonder, well, okay, well, if this dude came over to your house, shot you 3 times, attempted to take your life, why wouldn't he tell on him? But that's the gang code. You know, whatever happens in the street stays in the street. So obviously 4Extras was dedicated to it, lived up to the code, and was unwilling to do anything that would dishonor his name.
Devon Carr, aka 4Boy, would then be sentenced to almost 5 years for that road rage shooting and be freed in 2021 due to COVID. Now let's jump to today, and probably the craziest part of this whole story. As some of you may know, 4Extras is in jail right now for parole violation. As you can see right here, he got violated on the 12th of February. And as you can see, this is his third parole violation, and he's caught 2 new charges since he came home. As y'all can see, the date says the 12th. He posted this video on the 10th. And I think this is what got him violated, because that's one of his stipulations, is he can't be around there. Now here's the final plot twist and the craziest part of this story, I think. 4 extras, as you can see right here, is in jail with Devon Carr, aka Faux Boy, who shot him, as you can see right here. Crazy how the world works sometimes. But if y'all rocking with the video, comment, like, and subscribe. If y'all turn me up, I'll drop way more videos like this.
Yeah, that definitely was a crazy story right there, and gave a lot of us, myself included, more of an understanding of a lot of the things that he has went through. He mentioned that now he's back in jail with the dude who shot him 3 times after they got into the argument, his homeboy. But even though I've never been to the Los Angeles County Jail, I know that they have an extremely big system and they have different parts of the jail. So just because both of them are locked up doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be housed in the same facility. That was a cool story right there, you know, and it gave me more insight into the life of 4 Extra. He mentioned that he's 37 years old, you know, and most gang members by the age of 36 or 37 have definitely declined in terms of their street activities. You know, a lot of that stuff, a lot of the gang banging going on back and forth, quote unquote, gang banging is something that's usually done by younger individuals. You know, you still have gang members still representing their hood, you know, still doing the things they feel they have to do in terms of protecting themselves. But as far as just quote unquote gang banging, actively seeking the enemy, so on and so forth, a lot of that is not seen by individuals as old as 4 Extras. I think due to the popularity of social media and due to the popularity also of 4 Extras name, that it's a spotlight placed on him, especially by other gang members, you know. And so sometimes in the words of a lot of individuals, in a motto that was popularized by the famous rapper Nipsey Hussle, you got to stay dangerous, you know. In a situation like that, when everyone knows you, and especially everyone in that gang community, sometimes you have no choice but to stay dangerous and stay active. Something that's definitely a plus for 4 Extras is when he got out, he made his way to these social media platforms. He done some interviews, and they started rocking with him. You know, they liked his personality, they liked his energy, and eventually, I believe, Adam from No Jumper gave him a six-figure income. You know, hired him and gave him a 6-figure income. He has an opportunity that a lot of serious and real gang members would never be presented with, and hopefully, he can capitalize off all those things. Anyway, man, y'all already know who it is. It's your boy 16 to Life. Resume normal program.